And we are live here at Queen's Park at the scene of a growing memorial. This all started back in May when the unmarked burial sites were found at a former residential school in BC. For months now, people have been stopping by here, laying shoes, flowers, teddy bears and candles to recognize and remember these Indigenous children. And events were held across the country to mark Truth and Reconciliation Day, including one at the Toronto Zoo where visitors were invited to learn more about Canada's First Nations heritage.
I only ask one thing from Creator today, is that you fill everybody here, all their hearts with love.
To undo this is impossible. But what we can do is create a better future. One that is rooted on the notion of self-determination. One that says that each and every Indigenous nation has a right and in fact a responsibility to define its destiny.
Well, special programming and educational opportunities were offered throughout the day at the zoo, including smudging, big drum performances, and beading demonstrations. The event was organized with the help of Native Child and Family Services of Toronto. The Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation presiding over a ceremony at Massey College on the University of Toronto's downtown campus today. The event included a touching tribute to those children whose unmarked graves were recently discovered at the sites of former residential schools.
The pain and hurt and the grief of these losses has been strong, and I am so hopeful because people understand that this is not just only the loss of Indigenous children. This is the loss of our children, of this country, and we have to make it right somehow, and we will.
Well, Premier Doug Ford and Lieutenant Governor Elizabeth Dowdeswell were among those chosen to speak on behalf of the Ontario government during today's ceremony. Every child matters. That slogan was a central theme as Michael Garron Hospital played host to a sacred fire and pipe ceremony this afternoon. The event provided an opportunity to mourn the legacy of residential schools and to start building a path toward reconciliation.